Greetings, Panther family. I'm Mr. Danish, the assistant principal here at Corona High School. I've got some very special guests that I'd like to introduce you to who are here to help make sure our campus is safe and secure. So please make sure you're paying attention because this will impact you.
Good morning, Panthers. I'm Rachel. This is my dog Remus. We work for a company called Interquest Detection Canines. You'll see us about once a month on campus here at Corona High School. Our goal here is to keep you safe and secure by going through your classrooms, locker rooms, parking lots, bathrooms, anywhere on campus really, and making sure that there's nothing illegal here on campus. Remus is a highly trained contraband detection canine. He's trained to find 4 very specific categories of things. Those categories are illegal drugs, so things like marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, heroin, and ecstasy. Drinking alcohol like beer, wine, whiskey, anything you can't have until you're 21. Black powder-based items like gunpowder, firecrackers, or road flares, as well as medication, both over-the-counter and prescription. The dog is not interested in your sandwich or your gum or your candy or your highlighters. He's only trained to find those 4 things. When we're on campus here, there's nowhere we can't go. We'll check anything and everything to ensure the safety of the campus. When we walk into your classroom, it's going to be a surprise. We don't tell you in advance when we're coming. Everywhere we go is random. So when we walk into your classroom, don't be scared, don't be alarmed. We're just going to have you leave your things and exit with your teacher. I'll always have an administrator with me, and they'll stay in the classroom with me as you're outside waiting for the dog to go to work. When he's working, he's not going to pick up your bag or your sandwich or anything like that. He's just going to sniff things. And if he shows an interest in an item, he'll tell me by sitting down and looking at me and waiting for his toy. If that happens in a classroom, we'll then identify who owns the item that the dog is interested in, have them come in, take them to an empty classroom or the office, and then talk to them about what the dog is trained to find. Remus's nose is so highly sensitive that he can pick up on things that we would never think to smell, like leftover odor. We call it residual odor, and that's just things like if you were at a party over the weekend and somebody spilled some beer on your bag, he's gonna still know that that smell is there, even if it's not something you can smell. So when we talk to you, try and think back if you can think of any reason he'd be interested in your items. Once we talk to you for a couple minutes and try and establish what it is that he's interested in, we'll ask if you mind if we take a look through your bag. If that's something you're uncomfortable with, me searching your bag, you can absolutely tell me no. But since it is a matter of safety, Remus is only trained to find things that are illegal on campus. Somebody will be checking out your stuff to make sure that you're safe and you don't have anything that could harm you or another staff member or another student. If you don't have anything, we'll send you on your merry way with instructions to wash your backpack. If you do have something that the dog is trained to find, or even something he's not trained to find that is not allowed here at Corona High School, then you will have to suffer the consequences for having that at school. I don't get to decide what the discipline is. I'm not the person that you cry to about it. You definitely want to hit up Mr. Dinesh for that. If you see me on campus and you have any questions, just come up and ask me. I'm always happy to help, and if I'm not here, you can always ask your administrators or your teachers. Thank you. So when we want our dogs to check something out, we give them a very simple command. It's check here. Check here. If they're not interested in something, they'll move on until they find something they are interested in, and then they'll sit down and look at me and wait for this toy. So we do the parking lots here at Corona High School as well. So when you come to school, make sure that there's nothing in your car that is not allowed to be on campus. Remus, you want to check right here? Check it out. Check it. Good boy. Back. Back. Check right here. Good boy. If you bring something to school and think that your locker is a safe place to keep it, the dog's still going to find it. So don't do that. Check right here. Check it out. Check it out. Good boy. Check right here. Check it out. Good. Check it.
So just a reminder, Panther family, this is all done just to ensure the safety and security of our campus. I'd like to thank Rachel and Remus for coming out to help give us our little demo. And as always, Panthers, if you have any sort of questions, feel free to catch one of your administrators out in the quads. Have a great day.